Look at the camera. We should do titles. Make sure we always do titles.
Okay.
We just saw Sea Rock City and other attractions. Sea Rock City and other destinations. Currently showing at the Duke on 42nd Street. I have to say it was like tapas. It was like a dinner of nothing but appetizers.
It was like tapas.
There were very, very small vignettes.
Theatrical tapas.
Yeah. Why don't they have a proper playbill?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not concerned about it. It's just weird.
They told us when we entered...
Everything was backwards. You walked in, there was no seats. Everything was backwards. They gave you the program on the way out.
I enjoyed it, but I do have to say that it was slow starting. It was the writing that I disagreed with, because the clearly everybody was when it got to the good parts of the play, everybody was good at making those good. And
I had the same level of interest and intensity. It was all pretty.
I was so disinterested
at first. You know what I like?
I'm like, why do I care? I mean, I get that these people have issues and a unique outlook on life and problems that have to be solved and will be solved in this narrative situation. But I don't care about them. In fact, they're almost irritating.
It was weird how quiet at times. There was a bareness to it. It felt like the landscape of the Great American Plains. How there was a huge vastness and almost emptiness about it. Like it was a cavernous.
That's good.
No, it was like.
That's good. That's a
what?
It's a really good soundbite.
Everything is very DIY. Like it's very hands-on. It's very bare. They make do with what they've got, which is it's exciting to watch that.
Well, no, it's more of like a celebration of doing something with nothing, just like America.
What was interesting, the storylines I thought were so poetic, and every single of the vignettes ended on a really nice, meaningful note. Even the first one that you didn't like, every single one of the vignettes ended on a really nice note.
Like a tuning fork.
Yeah, and then
like when you whack a tuning fork and it has that tone, that perfect tone, and it emanates.
Yeah.
It's just calm.
Yeah, they were the best way to describe it is tapas, appetizers, amuse-bouche, sort of.
Yeah.
Like everything was like there's nothing really heavy or filling about it.
But this is what I'm saying, is that's why I didn't care for that first half, because I felt like it was just empty. There wasn't anything. There was no meat.
Yeah.
There was no meat on the bone.
There was show.
Also, it's in the round or in the square, and so you have the opportunity to observe other people's reactions to the show. Two young ladies.
Oh yeah.
I love being able to see the audience sometimes, because it's a little bit...
They were cracking up.
No, they were cracking up, and also, I don't know if they were friends with some of the actors or if they'd seen it before, but I swear one of them was not quite, almost mouthing the lyrics at one point, and at the very end was bawling,
really,
tears streaming down her face. The show.
But there's no fourth. They don't touch you at least. They don't touch you, but.
No, you're right. They don't touch you.
Yeah, they don't get you and grab you and put you on a.
Well, they do at first, though. Right, it's not De La Gordo,
no.
Which I thought it was going to be like De La Gordo.
Yeah,
when we
me
walked
too.
In,
I'm glad that it wasn't.
There were no chairs. You walk in and it's this empty room, and there's a pile of chairs in the middle of the room, and the actors slowly start arranging the chairs, and then they invite you to sit down.
Don't tell them.
What?
You need to experience for yourself.
But I feel as though if the whole show is about destination and travel and transformation, they could have integrated that act into the narrative of the show a lot better.
I feel like
it could have been like, where are we going? Where will we end up? Where will you end up? Perhaps in this chair. Here.
It's the perfect show to see this summer. Light. It's like a salad, like a light salad with walnuts and strawberries.
No, as far as I'm concerned, it's a good salad, but with too few croutons.
Why?
Because you want to get to the crouton and you're like, oh man, only 4 croutons, but I have all this salad. Speaking on Sea Rock City and other destinations, I'm just going to cover you up.
We matched the program.
Look at that. We coordinated. Andrew for Theater Talk.
Sea Rock City, and you know what? I would suggest to see it. Definitely Sea Rock City.
Sea Rock City.